so you'll still need probably not that hockey stick, but you'll still definitely need that towel or that sweater to pull on. That is it for sure. And then I'll wait a few more minutes till we get started. Then basically you just need yourself some space. Make sure you have some water. Make sure you probably have a good internet connection so I don't sound so choppy the whole time during it. And then we'll get started in a couple minutes. All right, so definitely need that towel and then just some space. And while everyone's getting set up, I'll grab myself a towel. All right, so what we'll do is we'll get ready. So we'll go through the regular warm-up we've been going through the last couple of weeks. All right, so we got our 30 seconds of high knees, 30 seconds of butt kicks, 30 seconds of jumping jacks, and 30 seconds of burpees. All right, so find yourself some space, and we'll get started with that. And we'll get going with our high knees in 3, 2, 1, and go. So 30 seconds of high knees. All right, so just running on the spot. All right, so we got 10 more seconds. There we go. All right, and then let's go to butt kicks for 30 seconds. All right, butt kicks 30 seconds. Let's try to work on some active arms while we're doing this. All right, don't just keep those arms nice and high. Let's move our arms like we're running. All right, got a few more seconds here. All right, then let's switch to jumping jacks. All right, 30 seconds in jumping jacks. Nice active arms the whole time. So just keep moving. Remember, this is just a good way to warm up our body. We don't want to sprint through it. We got about 10 more seconds of jumping jacks. A few more seconds here. Perfect. All right, so let's move into burpees. All right, so burpees, chest and thigh, all the way down to the ground. We're gonna go 30 seconds worth of burpees. So get started whenever you're ready. All right, chest and thighs all the way down to the ground for our burpees. Perfect. So we'll go through some mobility stuff to start. So I'll kind of lead and then you'll follow. So the first one we're going to do, which we've done every week, legs stay straight. We're just going to come down, touch our toes, stretch out those hamstrings, come back up. So I go toe touch, come back up. Let's go 10 reps. All right, 10 reps of toe touches, really feeling that stretch. All right, don't got to rush through it. Just get that lower body nice and stretched out. All right, then we're done with 10 of those. This one's going to be new this week. It's going to have a few steps involved in it. All right. So I'm going to be in a tall plank position. I'm going to go shoulder tap, rotate, rotate. So shoulder tap, rotate, rotate. That's 1 rep. You're going to do 10 reps of those. All right. So shoulder tap, rotate, rotate in that plank position. All right, so you should be down on the ground for this one. All right, down on the ground, go shoulder tap, rotate, rotate. That's 1 rep. You're doing 10 reps. All right, so don't forget that rotate in there too. Good job, everyone. They want to focus on warming up this upper body, warming up our shoulders. All right, so when we're done with that one, the next one we're going to do, we're going to stay in this plank position. We're going to do what's called cobra to downward dog. Plank position, I squeeze my butt, drop my hips, and then bring my head through my shoulders back to a plank position. So squeeze, drop my hips, head through my shoulder, back to a plank position. That's 1 rep. So the cobra and the downward dog is 1 rep. Let's do 10 reps. So 10 reps of those. All right, and when we're done with that, we're gonna move into opening up our upper back a little bit more, which what are called T-spine rotations. So I'm gonna be on my hands and my knees, staring at my hand, rotate towards the ceiling, staring at my other hand, rotate. Rotate, rotate. Let's go 10 per arm. So I want to stare at that hand the whole time as I go towards the ceiling. All right. Should take a couple seconds per rep. We're not trying to rush through this. We're just trying to get nice and loose. All right. So hands and knees, rotate that hand towards the ceiling, rotate the other hand, 10 reps per side. Good job, everyone. So 10 reps, really focusing on opening up that back. All right, when we're done with those, what we're gonna move into is some kind of lower body speed work just on the spot. So I'm gonna run on the spot, all right? And then when you're ready to move laterally, my right leg presses into the ground to move me to the left, to move back to my right, right foot goes in the ground to move left. So I'm running on the spot, I drive, move to the side, drive, move to the side. All right? Working on planting that foot into the ground, moving to the side. You're gonna go 10 reps total. So that's 5 to the right, 5 to the left. So it's running on the spot, drive into the ground, drive into the ground. All right, let's go 10 reps total. So that's 5 per side. Really want to be aggressive, pressing into the ground, moving side to side. All right, perfect. So by now our body should be generally warm. We should be ready to go for our workout. What we're going to start with this week, all right, is a nice kind of tempo single leg movement. So we're going to be in a lunge position. I'll remember for the workouts, I go through all the movements and then you guys and girls just kind of follow on my command. So we're going to be in a lunge position. It's going to be 5 seconds down, a 10-second hold with our knee off the ground, and then 10 static lunges. So what this looks like is I'm here, take one big step forward. So my front foot is flat on the ground, back heel off the ground. On my count, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. knee taps the ground. We're gonna hold off the ground for 10 seconds in this position. So knee relatively at 90, back knee at 90. After our 10 seconds, we're just staying here using our active arms, going 10 reps, nice and fast. All right, so we'll go on my count. So it's 5 seconds down, so don't start yet. I'll tell us when to go. That's just what we're gonna be doing. It's gonna be 5 seconds down, 10-second hold, 10 reps, nice and fast. All right, so just give me 1 second here. Get us a stopwatch going. If you do have any questions, you can put them in the chat as we're going. If not, I'll just try to use the people that have their cameras open as kind of like our pacers for the day. All right, so let's get started with set number 1 in 3, 2, 1, go. So 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4, 5. Let's hold for 10 seconds with our knee off the ground. All right, hands by your side. All right, or nice active running position. Let's go 10 reps as fast as we can. Stay in that position. All the way down, all the way back up. You don't need to switch your feet, all right? Leave your feet exactly where they are. Just plant into the ground. Let's go 10 reps. Perfect, all right? So when you're done with those 10 reps, let's switch up those legs. So now if your right leg was in front, your left leg's gonna be in front with that right foot as the back leg. All right, we're gonna go 3 sets per leg. All right, so let's get started with that other leg in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so 5 seconds, nice and slow on the way down. 4, 5, let's hold for 10 seconds here. Keep holding, nice, good active position, active arms, few more seconds. All right, let's go 10 reps, nice and fast. All right, full extension. All right, now I know for some of you that 10 reps is probably really easy. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna add some complexity only if you want. If you feel like it's the perfect one for you, that's fine. If it's too easy, what you're gonna do is out of this position, lift, come back down. All right, so active arms, lifting off the ground. All right, and that's what you would do for your 10 reps. If you found that the first one was too easy, same negative, same hold, just the next 10, you can add that little hop. All right, so let's get ready for set number 2, back on that first leg. All right, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go. 4 seconds, 5 seconds, hold for 10. Holding for 10 in a good active position. Try not to have your hands on your hips or your knees. All right, you want active arms here. All right, let's go 10 reps. Remember, you can add that little hop. Little hop off the ground if it's too easy. All right, let's go 10 reps. Job, everyone. All right, and then we'll take about 30, not even, we'll take about 15, 20 seconds here, and then we'll go to the other leg. All right, so remember, we're going 3 sets per leg. All right, so let's get ready for that other leg. This is going to be leg number 2, set number 2. All right, so let's get going here in 3, 2, 1, go. So 5 seconds down. 3, 4, 5. Let's hold for 10, knee off the ground. Good active arms here still, all right? So we want to be in that good active running position. Few more seconds, few more seconds. All right, let's go 10. All right, so either 10 jumps or 10 static lunges. So remember, we want to use our active arms too. Job, everyone. So then we'll add one more thing we can add to this, and that's when it comes to using our arms in these plyometric movements, which is what we're doing. All right, so When I'm in my lunge position with my right leg forward, I want my left hand in front of me. All right. And then as I'm jumping, I switch in the air. So if we look straight on, as my right knee is in front, left arm here, jump, switch, jump, switch. All right. So this is a good active running position. Like we're here, and then as I drive up, I switch, but I have active arms. My arms don't do this. They don't move in the same direction at the same time, and I don't flail my arms. Good active arms coming from the shoulder the whole time. So let's move into our third set. All right, if you can, let's try to jump a little bit higher than we have when it comes to those lunges. All right, so back to that first leg, third set. Let's get started here in 3, 2, 1, go. So 5 seconds, nice and slow on the way down. 3, 4, 5. Let's go 10-second hold. Active arms in that hold. Few more seconds here. All right, let's go 10 jumps. 10 jumps, focusing on those active arms still. Good job, everyone. And then we'll take about 20 seconds, and then we'll move over to our last leg or other leg, last set. All right, so when you're ready, let's go to that other leg, and then we'll take a little bit of a break, and then we'll move into some more workout stuff. All right, so let's get ready. Last leg here, going in 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 4, 5. All right, 10-second hold. Hold, chest up nice and tall. Good active arms here. Doing great. Few more seconds, and let's go. All right, 10 jumps. Good job, everyone. And then we'll take a couple minutes here before we move into the next part. All right, remember, we want to keep that chest nice and tall. All right, now when you guys and girls are done, go grab a quick drink of water. It's 6:48 right now. We'll meet back here at 6:50. So you got about just over a minute. During this minute, if you haven't already, grab yourself a towel or a sweater to pull onto. All right, so we'll take just over a minute here, and then we'll meet right back. All right, so we'll wait just over a minute here. Remember to grab that towel or sweater if you haven't already. All right, wait a few more seconds here. All right, perfect. So this is what we're gonna do. Last couple weeks of these workouts, I've been telling everyone to do this many reps within the minute. We're gonna change it up this week, and you basically get to choose how intense you want this workout to be. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go through to start. It's gonna be 3 rounds, 3 movements a round. It's gonna be 40 seconds of work per movement with a 20-second break. So for example, it's gonna be 40 seconds of lunge jumps or reverse lunges. You get to choose. You're going for 40 seconds. We're going to take a 20-second break. Then we're going to go through the row. Remember, I'll show you all these movements for 40 seconds, 20-second break. And then we're going to go hand release push-ups for 40 seconds with a 20-second break. So I'll go through all 3 movements and just some kind of different variations we can do. Movement 1, lunge jumps. Good active arms, jumping in the air. All right, active arms, I'm going for 40 seconds. If you don't want to do that for 40 seconds, you can go reverse lunge. All right, good, active arm still. All right, that's movement one, either the lunge jumps or the reverse lunges. Movement two, this is where you need your sweater or your towel. Coming down to the ground, legs straight, pulling on the end of my sleeves where my elbows are at 90. Keeping my chest nice and tall. I want to try to rip the sleeves off my sweater. I want to squeeze the middle of my back as much as I can. Elbows stay at 90, legs stay straight. Pull as hard as you can for 40 seconds. Our third movement, it's going to be hand release push-ups from either your toes or your feet. So what that means is good push-up position. I went down to the ground, moved my hands out of the way, push back up. If you don't want to go from your feet, you can go modified from your knees, down, out, back in. We're going 40 seconds of that too. All right, so this one's gonna be pretty quick. What we'll actually do at the end of the hand release push-ups, we'll take a 1-minute rest. So we're gonna go 40 seconds of lunge jumps, 40 seconds of towel rows, 40 seconds of our push-ups, 1-minute rest, repeat for 3 rounds. All right, hopefully everyone understands that. So let's get ready for our lunge jumps for 40 seconds. So I'll tell everyone when we're like 20 seconds in, I'll give you countdowns, all that stuff, all right? So lunge jumps starting here in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, go for 40 seconds, nice active arms, switch your arms in the air. All right, we're 10 seconds in, try to bounce out of one right into the next one. Remember, if this becomes too difficult, we can just go reverse lunges. So keep going, we're only 20 seconds in. So down and all the way up. So yeah, I want that knee to lightly tap the ground, all right? So we're not running on the spot, we're popping out of our lunges. We got 10 more seconds. All right, keep going, few more seconds here. Perfect. All right, let's take a 20-second rest. During this 20 seconds, let's transition to our row where we're on the ground with our legs straight. All right, let's transition to our row. We got 10 seconds. I'll start off with everyone so we're all on the same page. All right, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. We're holding for 40 seconds, all right? Chest nice and tall, back nice and straight. Keep those elbows nice and tight. All right, so we're 10 seconds in. Just keep holding. Remember to breathe. Breathing is important. Try to squeeze the middle of your back as much as you can. All right, 20 seconds in. Just keep going. A few more seconds here. All right, breathing is important. Hold on to that sweater as much as you can. Try to flex that bicep. Try to flex that back. Got a few more seconds. And done, all right? So we're done with that. Find yourself some space. We have our hand release push-ups, all right? We're gonna go in 15 seconds here, all right? So we're going hand release push-ups. All right, so let's get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So down to the ground, arms come away, back up. We're going for 40 seconds. 10 seconds in. All right, as many reps as we can in 40 seconds. All right, so keep going, got about 15 seconds. All right, so keep going, you got 10 seconds here. 10 seconds, let's get as many reps as we can. 2, 1. Perfect. All right, so let's take a complete minute rest here. So grab some water during this minute. We'll start back up in a minute 10 actually for round number 2 of 3. All right, so remember, you get to choose your intensity during this. If you're not that tired after round 1, Let's try to move faster through our lunge jumps. Let's move faster or pull more aggressively rather, as hard as we can on our towel rows. And then let's bang out as many push-ups as we can. So we got about 45 seconds and then we're gonna start again. "30 seconds here, and then we're gonna start back to our lunge jumps. So remember, you get to choose how intense you want this to be. If you found the first round was too easy, let's work a little bit harder. If you found the first round was perfect, then hold on. All right, we got 15 seconds. All right, so let's get ready for round number 2. We're gonna start with our lunge jumps. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, let's go 40 seconds worth of lunge jumps. All right, we're 10 seconds in. All right, halfway. Good active arms the whole time. Ten more seconds. Keep moving. And done. All right, so let's take 20 seconds here. Let's go back down to the ground. We have our towel rows. Let's get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, pulling as hard as you can on this sweater. Good chance to catch your breath here. Twenty more seconds. Keep pulling. All right, chest nice and tall. Few more seconds. And good. All right, let's move to our hand release push-ups now. We got 15 seconds. Let's go to our hand release push-ups in 3, 2, 1, go. Down, out, back up. As many as we can in 40 seconds. All right, halfway there. Five more seconds. Keep going. Get as many reps as you can. 2, 1. Perfect. So let's take a minute 20. Then we're going to go through that entire thing one more time. So grab yourself some water, and then we'll get moving. So 55 seconds. Then we're going to do that entire thing one more time. So 30 seconds, all right? So if you're someone who's competitive with themselves, let's try to get more reps than we did first or second round. Let's try to get as many reps as we can and beat our old score this round. So we have 20 seconds till we start round number 3. All right, so let's get ready for round number 3. Going back to our lunge jumps. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, 40 seconds of lunge jumps. Good active arms. Be aggressive with those legs, going from our lunge position, switching in midair. All right, so we want to come down to a lunge position. We're not just popping up off our toes. We're 20 seconds in. Job, everyone. Just keep moving your arms. Keep going, keep going. Remember to jump up in the air if you can. That's where we want those legs to switch. All right, got a few more seconds here. Just keep pushing. Let's get as many reps as we can. All right, perfect. All right, 20-second break. During this 20-second break, we're moving to our row. All right, so we're starting our row in 10 seconds. So let's get set up, down on the ground. We're going to our row in 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go to our row. Good job, everyone. All right, you should be set up for this already. All right, so you want to keep those arms at 90. You want to pull on that sweater as much as you can. Keep your chest nice and tall. I don't want to see anyone hunched forward. Chest tall, shoulders back. All right, we're 20 seconds in. 20 seconds in. Keep going. All right, so we're on our towel row. You got 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. So we'll take our last 20-second break here. This time, let's go an entire minute of our push-ups. All right, so we'll go an entire minute of push-ups to finish up this circuit, and we're going to go in 10 seconds. So an entire minute of push-ups going in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, let's go an entire minute. Chest all the way down to the ground, arms out to the side. Perfect. Good job. Just keep going as many reps as we can. We're 15 seconds in. 15 seconds in here. Good job. 30 seconds in. 30 seconds in. Good job. Just keep moving. We're going to take a break after this. Let's try to get as many reps as we can. All right, we're taking our break after. Keep going. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Job, everyone. 10 seconds. As many reps as we can get. Let's go. Let's move for our last 5 seconds. Last 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay, so it's 7:04 right now. Let's meet back here at 7:06. So you got just over a minute. All right. You don't need anything specific for the next one. Grab some water. Go to the washroom if you have to. We'll be back at 7:06. Just under a minute here, and then we'll move into circuit number 2. All right, just under a minute here. And then you just need that same space that we had before. All right, so during this time. Here we go, 7:06. Let's get ready for circuit number 2. So circuit number 2 is going to follow the same thing we did with circuit number 1. We're going to change up our movements here, but we're going to go 30 seconds of work with 30 seconds of rest. All right. So what we're going to do for movement number 1, it's going to be a new movement for us. We're going to move side to side. All right. And we're going to go what are called skaters. We're going skaters for 30 seconds. So remember, I'm going to show you these movements. Movement number 2 is going to be a forward lunge with what I like to call a very aggressive pushback. All right. So I push off the ground, help me come back to a standing position. Movement number 3, all right, we're going to call Blackburn. So we got 30 seconds of skaters, 30 seconds of forward lunges, 30 seconds of Blackburns. All right, so movement number 1, skaters, something we probably have heard before or done before. Active arms, jumping side to side as far as we can, landing on one foot, pushing off. Going to go back and forth for 30 seconds. 30-second break, next 30 seconds. Forward lunges, aggressive pushback. Push in, back up. In, up, all right? From the side, what it looks like. I drive in, push that leg up. In, up. That push should push me back to a standing position. Movement 3, you'll need to be on the ground for it. What I like to call Blackbirds. All right, so Blackburns, hands on my head, swim to my low back, back to my head. So what that looks like is probably hard to see with me on the ground. Hands on my head, swim to my low back, swim back to my head. Head, low back, head, without letting your hands touch the ground. All right, so I'll go through round 1 with you, just so you can see on your screen what it's supposed to look like. And then round 2 and 3, you're gonna be on your own. All right, so let's get ready for round number 1 of our skaters. All right, so let's get ready to round number 1 in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, side to side for 30 seconds. All right, go as far as you can, press into the ground, press back. 10 seconds in. All right, load on that leg, push off. 20 seconds in. 3, 2, 1. Let's take a 30-second break. Let's go to a standing position. All right, solid standing position. Use this time to catch your breath. Remember, you get to move as fast as you want. If you find like it's too easy, let's move a little bit faster. We got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Aggressive arms. All right, into the lunge, back to a standing position. Move as fast as you want. 15 seconds in. Good job, everyone. Got a few more seconds. 2, 1, done. Take a 30-second break. Let's come down to the ground for our Blackburns. 20 seconds here. All right, it's moving nice and slow. We're not trying to rush through this at all. All right, we got 10 seconds. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we got 10 seconds. and done. All right, 30-second break here, and then we're going to start back at the top. So we got no rest in this one. No rest. 15 seconds, all right? Then we're starting back with our skaters. Skaters, let's try to get as far as we can. Starting round number 2 in 3, 2, 1, and go. Side to side. All right, push off one leg, land on the other leg. Good active arms here. Job, everyone, doing great. All right, try to get as far as you can one way, as far as you can the other way. Take up as much space as you can. Let's keep going, moving side to side. We got 10 more seconds. We got 3, 2, 1, good. All right, next thing we're gonna do is that forward lunge, but we got 25 seconds till we get there. All right, I want you to press into that ground, press off the ground as hard as you can. 15 seconds. All right, let's get going here in 3, 2, 1, and go. 30 seconds forward lunges. Move as fast as you can. All right, remember, you get to pick the intensity here. You want to make it a little bit harder, move a little bit faster. You want to make it a little bit easier, you can move a little bit slower. All right, we're just over 10 seconds in. Push into the ground, push off the ground. Keep moving, a few more seconds. All right, we got 10 seconds. All right, get as many as you can. All right, 3, 2, 1, and let's break. All right, so the next one, we're back on the ground for our black burns. Swimming those hands to our low back, keeping that chest open the entire time. We did a lot of push-ups, so now we got to loosen up those shoulders so we're not always hunched forward. We got just over 10 seconds till we get to that point. All right, so this one, try to squeeze those shoulder blades together as much as we can. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, good job, everyone. All right, move through that entire range of motion, really squeeze those shoulder blades together. 10 seconds in, we got 20 more seconds. So don't try to arch your back, just leave your head flat on the ground. Try to open up that chest from all the push-ups we just did. We got 10 seconds here. All right, 5 seconds, keep moving, few more reps, you're doing great. Perfect, let's take a 30-second break. We're gonna start round 3. All right, in 25 seconds, starting round 3 in 25 seconds. Ten seconds here, starting round 3. Back to our skaters. Hopefully we feel a little bit more comfortable. Push into that leg and then push off. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, and go. 30 seconds, get as far out as you can, come back in. All right, remember, you get to pick the pace here. If you find that it's too easy, move a little bit faster. All right, try to get as far out as you can. We got 15 more seconds. 10 seconds here. Let's try to get as many as we can. 3, 2, 1, and good. All right, so we got a 30-second break. Then we're moving back to our forward lunges. All right, moving back to those forward lunges. We got 15 seconds here. 10 seconds. All right, remember, good active arms. Press into that ground, press off the ground. Be aggressive with those arms. In 2, 1, and go. 30 seconds. All right. Job, everyone, doing great. Press into the ground, then press back. All right, more than halfway through, more than halfway through. All right, keep going, keep going. We got 5 seconds here. 2, 1. Perfect. Let's take a 30-second break, and then we're going to move to our black burns. So 15 seconds. 15 seconds here, then we're moving to our black burns. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, so on our stomach, swimming around our low back. All right, so on our stomach, swimming those hands around. So this is our third round of this. So we should feel pretty comfortable with this movement by now. All right, let's pretend like you're swimming. Back of the head to the lower back. Rotate those hands when you need to. You're 20 seconds in. You got a few more seconds here. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job, everyone. So 7:17 right now. Let's meet back at our computer screens at 7:19. So you got just over a minute to go grab some water. All right, go to the washroom if you need to. We're going to come back and we're going to finish up with some core. So you got just over a minute. All right, so just over a minute here. All right, so we got just over a minute. Next thing you'll need is just some space on the floor. Good job, everyone. Wait about 30 more seconds here. All right, now we're going to do some core work, everyone's favorite. All right, so let's get started with our core. Our core today, we're going to use 2 different variations of planks. All right, so I don't know how many of you have ever done planks before, but I'll go through the movements like I've been doing before, and then you'll just follow suit. So when we think about it, when we think of our plank, we want to create as much tension as we can. So I want you to think of either 1 or 2 things while we do this after I show you the movement. You either want to think of someone's like punching you in the stomach and you're squeezing your core as tight as you can the whole time. Or number 2, you want to think of that liner on your shorts, like where your waistband is, getting that waistband to your belly button. So you're closing your core nice and tight. So movement 1 or variation 1 is going to be a plank on our elbows. When I plank on my elbows, I want to be in a good, solid position. I don't want to be with my low back arched at all. I'm thinking waistline to belly button the whole time. That's variation 1. Variation 2, we're going to go side plank. All right. Nice straight line, keeping just my weight on one elbow. We're going to go back to our floor, or low plank rather, on our elbows. And then we're going to go side plank on the other side. So what we're going to do, I'll do the first round with you so we're all on the same page. We're going to go 20 seconds on our elbows, 20 seconds on one elbow, so on our side plank, 20 seconds back to the front, 20 seconds to the other side. We're going to go through 2 rounds of that. All right, so everyone find yourself some space on the ground. I'll time us. I'll try to give you a countdown here. All right, so let me just make sure we got a majority of people back. I want you to think of squeezing that core as much as you can. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go. So we're on our elbows. Good job, more than halfway through. 5 more seconds. Perfect. We're going to take a 10-second break. This will allow you to move to our side. We're going side plank, other hand towards the ceiling. 2, 1, go. One hand towards the ceiling, staying in the side plank. 10 seconds in, so we're halfway through. All right, we got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, good. So 10 seconds here, we're going back to our elbows. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Ten seconds in, halfway through. 3, 2, 1, good. All right, and we're gonna move back to our side plank on our other side. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. So we're back to our other side, hand towards the ceiling. 10 seconds in, halfway. And good. All right, so you're gonna do the second round. I'm gonna talk you through it. Back to our front plank in 3, 2, 1, go. So we're on our elbows, on our elbows. On our elbows, hips nice and low. Squeeze that belt or squeeze that core as tight as you can. I think belt buckle or waistline to belly button. Perfect. All right, so let's transition to our side. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. Side plank. Good job. All right, keep that core nice and tight. We should be in our side plank right now. 10 seconds in. Keep moving, or on our side plank. Perfect. All right, so 10-second break here. We're almost done. Let's move back to our plank on our elbows. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. So plank on our elbows. All right, so we should have a straight line from our shoulders to our heels with those hips intersecting right through it. All right, past that 10-second mark, almost done. Keep moving, keep going. 2, 1. So we're gonna transition to our last side plank and then we're done. All right, we got some recovery. It's not gonna take too long. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. Keep that core nice and tight, hips nice and high. 10 seconds. Almost done here, all right? Keep moving, or keep holding rather, sorry, not moving. All right, and you're done. So we'll finish up with some stretching and then we're done for the day. All right, so remember these workouts only take about an hour, warm up, everything included, plus the recovery. So with the space that you have on the ground right now, you'll just follow along to what I'm doing. So before I showed you what you're doing and then you did it, you're just gonna do it at the same time that I'm doing it. So let's sit on the ground with our feet nice and straight, like this, chest nice and tall, like we were in that row position. All right, what we're gonna do, 10 nice and slow reps. I'm gonna touch my toes, come back up. Touch my toes, come back up. Stretch out those hamstrings, that low back glute area. We're gonna go 10 reps. All right, 10 reps, nice and slow. All right, so 9, 10. The next thing we're going to do, sitting on the ground, we're going to bring our feet together. Holding our feet, I'm going to try to get my chest nice and tall, force my knees to the ground. So I'm here, force my knees to the ground, relax. Force them to the ground and relax. We're going to go 10 reps of those. Try to hold that end range for 2 seconds. 4, 5, 6, and 10. All right. So a lot of those warm-up drills we do, we can actually use at the end of our workout too. So to kind of open up our back, this will be our last one and then we're done. All right. But you are encouraged to stretch and recover on your own. So we're going to be hands on the ground, back to our T-spine rotations. All right. I'm going to go 10 per side or 20 total. All right. So finish up with those T-spine rotations. And then I'll stay on for a few minutes if you have any questions or anything like that. So 10 per side. 10 per side of our T-spine rotations, opening up that back. All right, and then when you're done with that, you are done for the day. You don't need to stick around. If you do have any questions, you can put them in the chat. I should be able to see them, hopefully. All right, just make sure that it is set to everyone on the chat setting so I can see it and maybe other people can see your question too. If not, you're free to go. All right, if you don't got any questions, you can just sign off. Then I'll wait about a minute, see if any questions pop in. If I can't see your question or if you ask the question and I don't respond.
Good stuff, Coach Justin.
Perfect. All right, no problem at all. All right, to everyone saying thank you.
Thanks, guys. No questions?
Doesn't seem like it.
Okay. Everyone have a good night.
See you guys.
Take care.